We're ranking movie dads on how strong and good dads they are. Here we have The Rock from The Game Plan.
He ran to the hospital to go save his daughter. He could have just called a cab.
Next up, we have Jack from The Shining, the king of The Shining.
His will was quite weak, but he managed to hack down that door pretty well.
Next, we have Mufasa, king of nothing. Mufasa tragically died in front of his son. That's the worst thing you could do as a dad. Next, we have Marlon.
Although he went across the whole entire planet just to find his kid, he did lose him in the first place.
Next, we have Liam Neeson from Taken, the king of getting his family members taken.
But he got them back, and it was really cool.
Here we have Logan, king of Wolverines.
He's way too old to be a dad.
Next, we have The Godfather, the king of granting wishes.
He cooked a meatball.
Lastly, we have Forrest Gump.
This dude fucking sat and told stories for like 2 fucking hours when the people he was trying to meet were like 2 blocks away. What a blockhead.
Thanks for joining us. That was Movie Dads, how strong they were. Bye.
So who do you think the strongest dad is?
Is The Rock a dad?
He's not really a dad, but he's a fatherly figure. But Spencer from iCarly.
The first person that came to mind was Will Smith.
I'd say Kobe Bryant. My dad.
Your dad?
Obama. I was gonna say Obama.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby. He was an educator, doctor, MD, and he loved his children. We go for Bill Cosby.
He worked things out, solved problems.
Nice. Do you want to have kids someday?
It's pretty far down the line, I'm not sure.
So no. So would you rather lose a limb or have triplets and raise them?
I guess lose a limb.
Which limb?
I could probably go without one of my legs, I guess.
Yeah, I think you could. Would you rather lose a limb or have triplets?
Have triplets.
Ew. If you could adopt anybody in the world, who would it be?
I'm just a 15-year-old kid. I don't plan on adopting anyone anytime soon.
I'd adopt my mom.
That's weird.
Today we're ranking cartoon dads. First up is Bowser, the King Koopa himself.
We gave Bowser pretty low rank because he can never beat Mario.
Next up is DK, the King of the Jungle himself. With big hands like those, he sure could cradle a lot of kids. Next up is Goku, the King of the Dragon Ball himself.
Goku is the strongest person ever, and anybody who disagrees is stupid.
Next up is Goofy, the King of Mischief and Gaffs himself.
The only thing goofy about Goofy is his chronic pain that he gets in his back, I think.
Next up's Homer Simpson.
Homer chokes Bart all the time. He's got to be building up muscle mass.
Next up is Mr. Krabs, the King of Money himself.
Mr. Krabs favors money over his own daughter.
But she's still kind of thick, though.
We got Naruto Uzumaki, King of Ninjas himself.
Naruto actually handled Boruto coming out as gay really well.
We got Omni-Man.
It's always fun to rough up your kid, but when you take it too far, that makes you a bad dad.
Finally, to round it all out, we got Peter Griffin, King of Quahog.
Peter is so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, but he also fart and make mouth.
We're doing impressions of famous dads and famous dad predicaments.
Ray Romano, picking his kid up from the principal's office.
I can't believe you got in trouble. Oh, you're so unbelievable.
Ray, he just threw up during lunch.
You should have finished his food.
He said he was allergic.
The only thing he's allergic to is hard work.
Naruto, after Boruto came out to him. You know, son, I had something inside of me too once, and you have something inside of you. Believe it. It's just gay, and that's not a bad thing. I'll always support you. That's your Nikkei way.
Liam Neeson ordering pizza for his son's birthday party.
It's okay if I place an order for 6 large pizzas, isn't it? It's gonna be 5 large cheeses, okay? And 1 is gonna be pepperoni. $124?
My credit card was taken.
Hey guys, we're rating TV dads and how good they are at being dads. First one that is up, Frank Reynolds, Danny DeVito.
What a good dad. Raised 2 wonderful, wonderful children, and then also, sleeps with Charlie like a good dad would.
Next dad, Walter from Drake and Josh. This guy was a buffoon. He couldn't even tell the weather.
All you gotta do is look outside.
Next up, Red Foreman from That 70s Show. He would stick his foot in your ass if you disobeyed him, and I just think that's good parenting. Have you guys ever beaten
your kids? What?
Any kid. We're gonna move on. Next we have Walter from Breaking Bad.
Chemistry teacher, cancer survivor, all that based on a true story? I mean, I think it was a true story. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But he's a good dad.
We have Phil from Modern Family.
This dude sucked. What a limp noodle of a man.
Simps for his wife, hardcore.
Next up, Tony Soprano from The Sopranos.
Mr. Soprano goes to therapy. What a brave, brave man. Brave soul.
Next up, Dennis Reynolds.
The man's a complete psychopath.
Refuses to pay alimony to his cat wife. What a dick.
And she's so sexy, so why?
What is the hardest part about being a dad?
Oh, not losing track of them when they're in New York City, for sure.
Do you know where they are?
No, I don't.
The reason why we're out today is because I'm trying to figure out what makes the best dad, a good dad, a perfect dad. So if you have any sort of insight.
Here's I guess, good dad advice. Who does this go to? I want to talk directly to the people who will be watching this.
A lot of Gen Z people in their 18, 20-year-old range.
Sure, okay.
We'll call them soon-to-be parents.
Best advice for soon-to-be parents is to always pay attention to your kids when they want to play, because soon enough they won't want to play with you anymore. I've got a 13-year-old on this trip with me. She would rather be hanging with friends and not with dear old dad, which is why I sit by myself in this park. And so instead of watching TV, looking at your phone, staring at your screen, watching Netflix, doing YouTube, or watching these guys' channel, you should instead walk away, go to your kids, and go outside and play some catch with them.
Talk show that's a man.